Alright guys, so Stephan Stearns was back in the courtroom today for his plea deal hearing. Let's recap it. So to start, Maddie's maternal grandmother was present. Jenn Soto was not. So Jenn Soto's mother was there. Jenn Soto herself was not in the courtroom. Now, the state did say that they have withdrawn seeking out the death penalty in exchange for Stephan Stearns pleading guilty to all of the SA charges, and for the unalivened charge, he ended up pleading no contest.
Stearns, how do you plea to first-degree premeditated murder in 24 CF 1293?
No contest.
And as to counts 1 through 8, capital sexual battery of Madeline Soto, counts 9 through 13, sexual battery of Madeline Soto, and counts 14 through 20, lewd or lascivious. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, pleading no contest is a little different than pleading guilty. No contest plea does not expressly admit guilt, but nonetheless waives the right to a trial and authorizes the court to treat the criminal defendant as if they were guilty for purposes of sentencing. So they're treating him as if he's guilty. He's being sentenced as if he's guilty, but he's not saying that he's guilty of unaliving Madeline Soto. He is saying he's guilty of the SA though. Now, victims' impact statements were provided. We had Angelica as well as Natalie, the two roommates who were living in the same condo as Jenn and Maddie at the time of Maddie's unaliving. We also had family members of Maddie, her cousin, her aunt speaking out. We also had Jenn's sister, Stephanie Soto, speak out. I want to share what she had to say right here.
I asked the court for something that I know I could never really have, justice. Because real justice would mean that Maddie would be here with us and not you. You still get to wake up every day, something you cruelly stole from her and from us. The way you discarded Maddie as if she was nothing and her life had no value is a true reflection of your evil. The suffering you caused her should be given back to you tenfold. You do not deserve peace. You do not deserve mercy. You deserve to carry the weight of her pain every single day, just how we will carry it for the rest of our lives.
Tyler Wallace also spoke in front of Stephan Stearns today alongside his wife, Tatiana, Maddie's stepmother. Take a listen.
Madeline Soto was my daughter. She was happiness. She was a joy to be around. She was quirky and intelligent. She was curious. A little forgetful like me too. That happens sometimes, but I just loved her so much. And I was not able to be in her life as much as I would like to, due to circumstances and choices I had made, due to the way finances worked. I was strained in my relationship with my daughter, and that was finally getting better. The last time I saw her was in October of 2023, and she had come to visit for a few days. And when I took her back to the airport, I said, you know, you're turning 13 soon. When you turn 13, you have a choice of which guardian you're interested in staying with. Would you like to stay with me and Tati? And she said yes, that she would. And so I was this close to having my little girl, sir. Because of the actions of this depraved man, I will never meet the woman she was becoming. And I can't grasp it. I can't grasp the selfishness of you, the deplorability of your actions. You're depraved. You're weak. You're a coward. You're a sneak thief. You crept into a family and took advantage and exploited them when they were weak. It's torn my family apart. It's led to arguments about who can go where and who can get what and who can help who, but we're all on edge because it doesn't heal with time. This isn't like other deaths that I've experienced. This just gets worse. It just gets worse every time I rethink about it and the true horror of what this man visited upon her. And I can only hope that he lives a long time in prison and has those same horrors revisited upon him by his fellow inmates.
And then Stephan Stearns spoke last. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to make a brief statement. I agree that it's not fair that Madeline is not here anymore. I still have a hard time contemplating a world where she's not around, a world which feels less vibrant, and less colorful than it did before. I've prayed to God countless times to trade places with her, to take me instead. And unfortunately, that's just not how he works. I have nothing but sorrow for her loss, and I miss her all the time. Her passing has torn me and my family apart as well, and she truly was a joy. I pray to God that she is in heaven and that he's taking good care of her. And I hope she gets to join the choir because she had a beautiful voice. I will miss her all the time. I will never not honor her memory. And I apologize for all the pain.
Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. I think that Jenn Soto not being in attendance at this plea hearing speaks volumes. Where is she? Why was she not there? Why did she not provide a victim impact statement to the man who she let around her daughter for this stuff to happen? She did not need to get up there and speak. She could have done what her mother did. She could have done what her ex-roommate Angelica did and provided a written statement for the prosecution to read in front of Stephan. And she didn't. Why?